Okay, y'all, we're back down here at the lake again. I'm gonna try a different spot today and see what we can do out here. I'm gonna try using some crickets, and I'm not using any weight today other than I've got, let me get in this pocket, I'll show you what I got here. All right, this right here is a weighted floater. It's not very heavy. They'll be able to pull it under pretty easy because it does have the weight to help pull it down. And I'm using that. And we're also using this number four cricket hook. And I got crickets. We're gonna see what happens out here. So y'all hang tight, because here we go. We're using crickets right there. That's the way I'm gonna do them, right there. And I'm fishing about 5 foot deep. So I may be on the bottom out there, and I don't know what I can get hung on. We're gonna put it out there and see what happens. And there we go, we got one already. Tighten that drag just a little bit. Oh, he's a pretty good one. He's a pretty good one. Fighting pretty good anyway. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He like that cricket. He likes crickets. Get that hook at you. Out your face there. No, he was hooked good. All right, we got it. We got it out of him. Oh yeah, he's eating size. He is eating size. Not huge, but he's eating size. I'll just put that right there. Let's get us another cricket. Got another one. We got us another one. He's a pretty good one too. Yeah, that's the way you do it right there. 2 in a row. Got him right in the roof of the mouth. Boy, he's chunky. Yeah, he's bigger than that last one. He's bigger than the other one. All right, let's get us another cricket. Let's get number 3. There we go. There's number 3. He ain't very big though. He's not very big. No, he's too little. You're too little. And you're female anyway. I don't really want to keep the females because they're laying eggs right now. And they need to make babies. And practically a baby herself right there. And get my getters out to get that one. There we go. There she goes. The other way. Go the other way. Get on out there. Go on. She couldn't find her way out in the water. I just about missed the water with her though when I threw her in there. And we're fishing about 5 foot deep. And that water, I don't know how deep that water is, but we don't appear to be on the bottom out there. Go out there a little farther and see if we can get a big boy out there. Oh yeah, he put up a little fight. A little bit of a fight. But you're not very big. You sure was fighting not to be no bigger than that. Sure was fighting awful hard. Yeah, he's not very big at all. Man, them things can fight though. they'll surprise you how much they can fight. There we go. All right, we need big ones. We need some more big ones to take home, put in the freezer with the other ones we got in there. That ain't getting on. I loosened that drag off just to let him have some fun. He's not very big either. What's the deal now? We need big ones. We don't need no more of you little fellers. We need some big boys. Let's go get him. Let's go out that way. We ain't tried over there yet. There we go. There we go. I don't know how big he is. Pretty good size. Pretty good size. Come back here. You're not going nowhere. You're still on the hook. Get my gaiters. Get it out of you. Well, just a little bit too little anyway. All right, we need a big old bullgill. What we need. Big bullgill. That's what we need. There we go. There's something way out there. Ain't very big, don't feel like at all. Nah, that ain't very big at all. Little old tiny thing. My word. You ain't even big enough to even think about eating. Get back in that water. Whoa. Now that's gonna be a big one. That one's gonna be a big one. He hit that hard. He hit it hard and wasn't playing with it either. And took it deep too, so he's gonna have to go home with us. Gonna have to go home with us, whether he wants to or not. Yeah, I seen him bleeding out his gill whenever he come up. All right, so he's got to go home with us. Ain't quite big enough, but not as big as what we want. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna tie on another hook. I'll be right back, y'all. That other hook was dull and bent, and it didn't take it long to get that way either. Now I need to move my floater back up. All right, so we're not quite as deep this time. We're probably about 4 foot deep now instead of 5. But I bet you anything they're out there. I bet you anything they'll be right there at that depth too. Let's go right here. Pulled him plumb out of the water. He's not very big. Not very big. Swallow that hook down in there though. There we go, got you out of it though. Take off, buddy. Wish they'd quit swallowing them hooks. Oh, we're way out there this time. There's bound to be a big one out there. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's fighting pretty good. Yeah, he's big enough. That one there is big enough. I've been seeing some bigger ones look like way out there in the front. So let's just go out there and see what happens. We'll see what happens here. There we go, that's what happens. Yeah, he feels pretty good. He feels pretty good. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yep, he felt pretty good. Let's get us another one. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. You were fighting a little son of a gun, wasn't you? You were fighting son of a gun. Or a daughter of a gun. Get them getters out and get that out of you. Well, sure wouldn't swallow them so far down in there. There we go, we got it. I'm fighting, but not real hard. Not much real big. Stuck that hook deep, but didn't hurt her none. I got that one out. The hook's starting to get a little dull. I have to tie on another hook here in a minute. Hadn't much more than hit the water till I had that one. It's a little one though. It's a little one. She is a little one. Back in there, baby. Baby girl. There's still some cricket on there. Let's just use it. I don't think they even have to be alive where they're hitting right now. And fighting. Ain't very big though, don't feel like. Nah, not very big. Took that hook deep again. Like an idiot. I don't know why y'all keep doing that. There we go, we got it out. Seems like they're not that big out there deeper though. Yes, sir. Fighting, but didn't fighting like crazy, but not big enough for nothing. Yes, sir. That one is pretty good size. What? No, that's too little. That's too little. Oh, that feels good. That one feels good right there. Yes, sir. That's what we come after. That's what we come after right there. I think I found the secret to the big boys, though, just then. I ain't peeing. They're spawning. Look at that. That's what he was doing. He peeing. Yeah, they're spawning. They're spawning. They are pretty aggressive fish. But I think the big boys would be more likely to hit it moving than little guys. I hope. I hope that's what works, because that's what worked with that one. But that don't mean nothing. Them little ones might do it too. We'll just find out. All right, I'm just gonna reel it slow. There we go. Watch it. A little bit, probably. No, I don't know. He might be pretty good size. I don't know. Can't tell. Nah, he's not real big. He's little. So that don't work. Well, you never know. That's why it's always a learning experience when you're fishing. You know? Back in there, buddy. Put that cricket back down there. There's still a little bit of it left. There we go. He come plump on top, and then he jumps out of the water even. Come on, little fella. You ain't very big. What are you trying to do? You silly. You showing out trying to act like a big dog when you ain't. You're not big. You're not big at all. You won't let go of that hook, that's for sure. There we go. Back out there. Let's move on around the bank. See what else we can find on the other side over there. This is the same spot I was at the other day when I did fishing at the lake, or Breamin at the lake, or fishing brim beds is what it was. That's what the title of that one was. If we can catch one right out here in this spot where we was at the other day. Oh yes. Oh, he took me into a limb. Took me into a limb. Doggone you, little turd. Ah, man. That's all right. We'll just tie on another hook. Ain't gonna stop me from catching y'all. Ain't gonna stop me. Some kind of a limb in there or something. We'll get us another. That was gonna be turtle bait. Turtle food. It wasn't big enough to eat and it had to swallow the hook. I hate it when they do that, but you know, it's just one thing gets injured and another eats it, so. A little long ear. Long ear. Oh, long ear back in there. That's crazy. I'm gonna walk on down. Walk on down here a little ways. There we go. Don't feel real big. I don't know, he's fighting pretty good. No, not real big. Not real big. Little female. Go make some babies. Let's see what we can do. Let's walk back up here though. Back up here where our stringer is. That one grabbed it when I started reeling right then. He went over and tried to get in that log. That one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. And she took it deep too. We'll go down there and see. That's a good size one. That's a pretty good size one. For a female. Now that, my friends, is a beautiful long ear. I mean, goodness. He's not bleeding, and they're just too pretty to eat. Back in there, buddy. That was a big long ear, though. Nice long ear. Well, brimming it with crickets here at the lake, and we caught quite a few. Caught a bunch of small ones though, but we got a few eating size and caught that one big long ear. That thing was so pretty. They're the prettiest sunfish that there is, and that was, I think that's pretty close to my PB on those. I think I've caught one just a little bit bigger before, but he was almost big enough to eat, and he swallowed the hook pretty far, but not all the way down in the gut. He didn't get it down in the gut. And I got it out and he wasn't bleeding, so I threw him back. If he'd been bleeding, I would have took him on home, but they're just too pretty to eat. I mean, I just don't want to eat them. I want to just let them go because they're a really pretty fish. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching Breamin and Bassing.